now we am boy.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to True City Fan. I'm here this afternoon with friends of mine. Patrick is not feeling very well today. It's his channel, it's his show. I am just here to help him out for this afternoon's show to preview City versus Villa. And after the week we've had, right, there's nothing as good as having football back. The reason why we support the club, reason why we love the club, we love the game is because we want to just watch the game on the grass. Enough of the courtroom, the boardroom, enough of that, financial and accounting. We just want the game back. So welcome everybody to the channel today, True City Fan channel. We have Ade here. Well, Ade, welcome, brother.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, loud and clear.
Good to be here.
Excellent. Patrick is going to be in the background. He may not be able to talk, but he'll be helping us run things. We have a few people online. Adam, you need to reconnect your device again because you're not, I can't hear you, can't see you. You have to reconnect. Let's see, we have some friends right here. Daniel says, Patrick, every game is a must win. I agree with that. Every game is a must win. Big Morgan says, hello, Carl and Pat. We also have Ade here. And Ade is a City fan here in the USA. We're few and far between, but we hold our own corner and we fight our own corner very well. Ade is very good at trolling other fans, especially Chelsea. Better than I am, at least. Coutinho, the team better not let me down because it's my birthday on the 15th. All right. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Yeah, Patrick is here.
Right here, man. How are you doing? I'm right here. I cannot be on camera. My eyes are not okay. So I can't be on camera. But anyway, Ali, I'm right here and I'll be talking there and there.
Hopefully you feel better, buddy.
Yeah, man. Nice to see you again, man. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, Charlie says, hi, Carl. Hi, Charlie. Good to see you again. Big Morgan says, greeting you, Ade.
What's up, Big Morgan? My dude, what's going on, buddy?
Says good. You're welcome, brother. Again, happy birthday in advance. Hope you have a lovely day filled with faith and hope. Dudley, welcome, brother. Dudley is a massive blue. Again, Dudley, Patrick is here. He's not feeling very well, so I'm going to try to help him through this. We're all blues. We all believe in our club. We all love our club, and now it's time for us all to come together. Daniel says, one game at a time. Agreed. One game at a time. That's all we got. One game. When they asked Pep about the future, he said Aston Villa. When they said, what do you think about the future? He said Aston Villa. In fact,
actually, what he did say was that lunch. That's what he did say. Yeah, it's funny. I love him.
He said, after this is lunch. Let's see. Abdul Jallo says, I'm worried
about Jallo, one game at a time, buddy.
One game at a time.
We're gonna go after the Villa game. We're worried about Arsenal.
Yeah. Charlie says, hi, Ade. Are you still a fan of Nuno?
I kind of still am. I mean, that's a good question, Charlie. I'm actually amazed that you remember that. I'm still a fan of him. I mean, I think he, after that Spurs, I know this isn't about Spurs or anything like that. After that Spurs job, he just couldn't find the footing anymore. There was nobody in the EPL willing to take a chance on him, and he just kept going down. I feel bad for him, but that's the nature of things. When you're a manager, you're managing a big club like Spurs, and then you don't do well, you get demoted, and if you don't do well, still you're kind of like in the outskirts until some lower league takes a chance on you again. So hopefully he can come back, but I'm a fan of his managerial style, and I don't think he had a chance to do that with Spurs. So
Well, Adam, welcome to the show. Adam, how are you, man?
I'm doing very well.
Oh, you are so loud and clear. You're so crystal clear. It's wonderful. You got a new microphone?
No, I just changed I think it was to do something with the settings. I was messing around with the settings, and I must have improved it that way.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the Sheikh himself has entered the room. Welcome to the
Sheikh Mansour.
Sheikh Hamza, welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Afternoon, wherever you guys are. I hope everyone's doing well, man.
Doing well, buddy.
We got some more comments coming in. Like and share the video. Again, people. It's good to have everybody back here after the week that we've had from hell. Pep Guardiola was just the angel who just destroyed every media personality on Friday. It was just a masterclass performance. He was like a skilled attorney in a courtroom, making an argument that made you think and question not just the organization of the Premier League, but all the other 9 and 19 clubs as well. Yeah, like the video, share, people. Hi, Adam, says Big Morgan. And we'll just start. So today we're going to talk about City versus Villa. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to watch any of the games this morning.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, I was at practice. We had a game this morning at 8 o'clock, so I couldn't watch the games. But when I checked my phone, I saw some surprising results. Well, not so surprising. I saw this. They had West Ham, Chelsea. I kind of figured out West Ham were going to get something. That didn't surprise me.
Yeah.
With over 600 million spent, they still can draw against West Ham away. Did surprise me. What did surprise me was Arsenal against Brentford.
I mean, well, go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
So does that open up a window for us to capitalize on for tomorrow's game, guys? Hamza, Adam?
Yeah. I think it opens up a window. You know, as far as you being surprised, I'm not really surprised. I mean, if you think about it, look at what they did against City. The way we play, and Arsenal is another version of the way City play, where, you know, we push up everybody, and on the counter, the other team is going to get a good quality, you know, chance. That's what happens. And, you know, Arsenal had, if you check possession, they had like 70% possession. It's almost the exact same game we played them. It's just like that with teams that value possession a lot. When they counter you, they're going to get a quality, even if it's just 2-3 chances in a game, it's going to be quality. And, you know, that's what Brentford does. And they got Ivan Toney up front who can hold the ball. So I'm not surprised. As far as do we have a chance, I think we have a great opportunity to put a lot of pressure on Arsenal, because if we can win against Villa, you know, that's the first step. We can't worry about Arsenal right now. You have to make the team prepare for Villa. Go out there, beat Villa. You've narrowed the gap to 3 points. And then after that game, you can worry about Arsenal.
Absolutely. Hamza, thoughts? How did you feel when you saw the 1-1 against Arsenal? Adam, also you as well. How did you guys feel?
When I saw the 1-1, you know, I was happy, first of all. You know, they dropped points. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I thought, you know, they might end up beating Brentford, even though we lost. But, you know, I thought, you know, they might get the 3 points, you know, because Arsenal looking good this season, you know. So I thought, you know what, these guys will probably end up getting 3 points. But they didn't. And for tomorrow, I'm really confident, but we just need to get the job done. We need to get that job done, man. I know Aston Villa, you know, they're a good team. But, you know, we can beat these guys. You know, we don't make it difficult for ourselves. Let's just get the 3 points. It's like Gundo. It's not the end of the world. Guys, everyone here. It's not the end of the world if we don't end up getting the 3 points. But I would like to have the 3 points, you know, just to get ahead of ourselves and, you know, have that confidence for Wednesday. Because I think on Wednesday, I believe we're going to beat them. Because it's men versus boys on that pitch. You play pet ball against the original guy, it's not going to work. So I believe on Wednesday, I think we're going to beat them. I don't care what form we're in. Even if we lose tomorrow, I don't think we'll lose. I think we'll win tomorrow. But even if, worst case scenario, we lose or we draw, I'm still confident to go into Wednesday and beat these guys. Absolutely. But, you know, it's good. It's good that they drew, though, right? I mean, it's good. You know, it's good.
And Adam, coming to you, Adam, this is what, you know, all of us Blues have been talking about. All of us, Hamza, Adam, myself, Ade, because we've been down this road before. We've been down this road so many years. We know the league is never won in December or January. We know it goes all the way to the end. And the problem you have is that you have this monster in Guardiola with this crazy team who can win games in stretches. So you're never off the hook. You're never off the hook.
Yep.
You know, back in the day of Sir Alex Ferguson, Adam, when you get 1-1, you didn't lose. It's not a bad thing. But with this monster chasing you, Adam, it's almost like, God, we dropped points over our shoulder. They're right there, Adam.
You know what it is as well, Gundo? You know, in this game today, generally speaking, like what Big Morgan said, Brentford should have won. But you know what? The goal, they disallowed it. Brentford scored a goal first, but they disallowed it. For me, generally speaking, every single time I look back at it, it was too soft. it was genuinely too soft of a goal to disallow. Basically, I think it was Gabriel. He was going down, generally speaking. He was going down. It was similar to, you see the goal that Haaland scored where he bodied the defender and went through and scored. And I said, oh, if they gave that goal, why on earth why did they not give this? Because look, Gabriel, yes, I understand Gabriel was going down. He was going down by himself anyway, so that goal should have just still stood.
Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. We won't complain too much. Just focus on ourselves. Big Morgan says, "Peace, boys. Sexy football. We hope so." Bukhari says, "Do you think Pep will put aside his ego and play the old guys?" We'll talk about the lineup in a minute.
I don't think so, but yeah.
You don't think so? Okay.
I mean, Pep said it good though. He said in many press conferences, "I have a massive ego. I don't want Haaland scoring no more goals. It's all about me." So,
Charlie says Pep's embargoed section of the conference comes out tonight at 10:30 UK, which is 5:30 Eastern. People have said it's going to
I
be
can't
even
wait.
better. I can't wait, man. I mean, it's
awesome.
It's incredible. Charlie says Brentford should have been 2 up. Tony hit the crossbar from 10 yards, and Rico Henry should have scored. Brentford are a good side, man. They're a good side. They put 4 past United, 2 past City. Right?
They're underrated, Gundo. Like against the top 6, Brentford have actually done very well.
Yeah.
So they're a good side.
Yep. Big up, boys from Canada. Massive game tomorrow. We need to capitalize. Indeed, we need to capitalize. Robel, we have to. Charlie says Arsenal haven't won in their last 3 games. The pressure is on. And we'll talk about the Arsenal game later on next week. But tomorrow's game is what we need to focus on to move forward. Okay. I think George says, "Can't wait, Charlie. Can't wait." Okay. All right. Good. So let's talk about Villa, and I'll share my screen, and I want to share. I want to share the form guide, the share screen. Let's go to the Premier League. Let's go. Okay, Villa. Okay, so Villa's last couple of games. You guys see my screen?
Yep, you can see it.
Yep.
Cool. So they lost to Leicester at home last week, the 4th of September, 4 goals to 2. They beat Southampton away 1-0. They beat Leeds before that in January, and they lost to Stevenage in the FA Cup. 1-1 against Wolves. Lost to Spurs. Lost to Aston Villa. So they've been losing a lot of games. They've been struggling. Unai Emery's come in, has put them right. They're a good team on him.
Mm-hmm.
But the last game that they lost at home, and if we look at the game that we played against them last September the 3rd, if we go there, let's see how the game kind of panned out. I remember that game. I felt terrible because it was like, what the hell are we doing? 1-1. We missed so many chances. If we look at that game, and I'll share again my screen, and we go to the game, it was 1-1, and let's look at the details. So we look at the lineups, and we see they played a 4-3-1-2, a Christmas tree formation, with Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey, Jacob Ramsey, mid 3, and a back 4. We played a 4-3-3, Foden, Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Cancelo, Rumidia, Stones, and Walker. But remember, Walker was the one who was always tucking in, right? We played at 3, box 3, with Walker tucking in, De Bruyne and Gundogan playing up front, and then you had Rodri next to Walker. So we played that. Now, every time we had that, we lost the ball in transition and they counter-attacked us. If we look at some of the stats that they have, the details behind that, we can see that, let's go to the details, statistics right here.
Carl, the thing you're using is making your background thing effect. It's making you glitch.
Okay, is that better? Is that better?
I'm not getting any glitches.
I'm not getting any glitch either.
Okay, all right, cool. Looks like you, Patrick. Okay, ball possession. We had a majority of the possession, 72%. 13 shots versus 3. Shot on target 4 versus 1. I mean, we just dominated the game in all aspects: possession, shots, corners, big chances created 4 versus 0. Missed 3 big chances, hit the woodwork one. So we didn't convert our chances. Bottom line. No.
Yeah, we should have got 3 points. We should have got 3 points that
no
game.
counterattacks by us. So basically, there was a back 6 that they played against us. Shots in the box, 8. Shots out of the box, 5. Goalkeeper saves, nothing from Edison. So one shot on goal and they scored. That's it.
They just sat back majority of the game, didn't they?
Yeah,
but-
no block.
But isn't that the story of Man City, where you get possession of the ball and goal is a goal? Like if you look at Spurs, look at the Spurs matches we played, it's always one short of so goals. That's probably our story all the time, isn't it?
It's always our story all the time. I mean, look at the passes over 700 to over 200, almost 3.5 times. Yeah, 3.5 times what they had. But then again, it's the story of the season so far. But then again, we have an opportunity. Go ahead, Eddie.
I think that's just football, though. For me, I don't really look at those things as like it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's you have to look at the pros and the cons. The pros of Pep's way of football is 4 championships in 5 years. You can't take that away. So there are always going to be cons and those are some of the cons. Like I just talked about, it's the same thing with Brentford. If you look at all the teams that beat City, it's this games where we have massive amounts of potential. I'm in possession. We miss some chances. It's in the games where we miss chances that we always tend to lose, because when we miss these big chances and the team has these good chances on the counterattack, they score. We're trying to get back in the game. Sometimes we can do it, sometimes we can't. And then you look at the stats at the end of the game, you're looking, oh, we had this possession, we had all these chances. How did we draw? How did we lose? It's some of the cons of the way we play. And it's okay when you take advantage of the big chances. I think what's happening in this season is a bit unique because City, and I've talked to you about this, City are playing with one less man. We're playing with 10 men. And when I have to explain that. When I say we're playing with 10 men, we are used to Pep's team having 10 people contribute, 10 people playing with the ball at all times. So they're intertwined. They know what to do. Now we have Haaland, who is a goal-scoring machine, but he's not part of that system yet. He has to be integrated into that system where he's able to play with the ball and also still do his job as a striker. So it's a little bit of a demand on him as a young striker coming in. He'll adjust. Once he gets that adjustment, all these complaints will go away. We will have something else to complain about. With the game tomorrow, it's at the Etihad. I'm not really too concerned about this game. I think with the way we're with this news coming out, you can't tell me. And you try to shield the players and say, "Oh, the players, it's not getting to them." Yes, it will. It's a bit annoying. You're trying to say all these things they've won. It's only because of FFP. Last time I checked, FFP doesn't wear a number 9 shirt. He doesn't wear a number 4. He doesn't wear Kevin De Bruyne's shirt. Okay, so let's see tomorrow how these guys react to all these news on them, the pressure on them. They're gonna come out firing on all cylinders. We get that early goal, and this game will be put to bed, and then we can worry about Arsenal.
I mean, Hamza and Adam, to at this point, right? I like this graphic because it shows us kind of where the shots were coming from, even from 4 minutes. So at 4 minutes, last game we played against them, look at all those movement. Look at the shots from Kyle Walker. So Kyle Walker tried to take a shot, and he missed the shot, right? The next major event in the timeline is at 9 minutes again, right? Kevin De Bruyne tries to take a shot, he misses, right foot. Right? You can see that on the right. Then again, 20 minutes, again, another shot by Joao Cancelo, right? Outcome was a block. Another shot again by Cancelo again in 20 minutes. Again, another block. And then Haaland takes a shot again. This time it's a goal. He scores the goal, right? A left-footed shot. That's when he scored a goal at 50 minutes. Rodri again, another shot, block. So we can see that all the shots that are coming and the way in which we try to play it. Kevin again hits, I think it's when he hits the post, right? Goes on top of the post, goes out all the way through. All the shots and all coming from the central area, right? All coming from the central area, which I find is interesting. Hamza and Adam, anything that you want to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, with Villa, right? Like George said, what was his name? George? Yeah, his name was. Your name's George, right? Ade George, yeah, that's to me, man. Like you said, man, with the FFP and all this stuff, I think I'm not really concerned for tomorrow's game because I think they're gonna come out firing, like you said. There's Pep is, there is a lot of anger, but we're also calm about the situation, and I think we're gonna take that out on the football. And I think George pretty much, Ade pretty much summed it up. Really, most of the points he made, I was gonna make as well. I think we're gonna go firing in. I think there's going to be a lot of goals tomorrow. And I know Gundo loves goals. So I think there's going to be a lot of goals tomorrow. I know they do sit back. I know, they love to have 6 or 7 men behind the ball. But I think we're going to break that through. And I think, honestly, it's going to be a very good game tomorrow.
Adam, the difference between this team that we played and the team we play now is that they have a new manager, Unai Emery.
Yeah.
And what Unai Emery does, you can see it's a 4-3-1-2. What he does, he plays a 4-4-2. That's what he does. So if we look at the last game was last weekend, right? Let's look at the last game, how they played. Let's see, Aston Villa, last game, Everton, It was Sunday. Let's see, 1 minute. Come on, buddy. Here we go. When did they play? Was it Saturday or was it?
We look at the
Aston Villa.
Yeah, well, last game was.
I think it was Saturday.
No, I think it was Sunday last week. Sunday.
Was Sunday? Okay, let's go.
Was it Sunday?
I think it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then was it Monday?
No.
Then try Friday. Then maybe. I don't know. They may have played on Friday.
No, maybe it was Friday actually.
Yeah, they played Friday. February the 13th. Played Friday.
They played Friday.
They didn't play. I'm looking for when they played.
I don't know. I think they played on Saturday. I think so.
I can't find them. Villa. Where's Villa? They didn't
play
play
against Leicester. They played Leicester.
Against Leicester.
They lost 4-2.
Okay, let's see what they did here. See, there we go. See, this is what I was talking about, right? Unai Emery likes to play 4-4-2. That's what he likes to play. That's exactly what it is. So when we played them, they played a 4-3-2-1, compact to the middle. He likes to play a 4-4-2. That's what he played with Villarreal. That's what he likes to play with Villa. And tomorrow's game, I expect the same thing to happen. Right? 4-4-2, 2 banks of 4 and 2 strikers with Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins.
Do you not think, Gundo, do you not think, sorry for interrupting, do you not think, obviously losing to Leicester right now, after they've just lost to Leicester, do you not think Emery's going to switch up the formation?
He hardly changes formation, Hamza. That's what he plays. He plays 4-4-2. He hardly changes it. Even at Villarreal.
So all these games they've played for Villa, he's been playing 4-4-2 consistently.
Well, this one played 4-4-2. Let's look at the last one, which was, let's say, in January. Let's take a look and see what Villa may do. Let's go to the 28th. Let's see what they did. Was there any game? I think that was the FA Cup weekend, right? Let's look at the 21st. If he was there, let's see. Here we go. Villa Southampton. They won 1-0. What did they play against Southampton? Lineups. Let's see. 4-4-2. See again.
4-4-2. Yeah, you're right. I think they'll probably keep it then.
So he's probably going to end up playing the same system. That's what he plays at Villarreal. He likes to play 4-4-2. Right? I think from his players, the threats are Watkins and who's the other guy again? Let's see. Watkins and
Leon Bailey because of his pace.
Leon Bailey. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Watkins and Bailey. This goalkeeper is going to waste a lot of time. That's what he does.
Yeah, he always does that.
I expect to see young
Emil Martinez. I absolutely hate him. This guy is so annoying.
I think
he does it on purpose.
I think this is what he's going to do. Now, why I like this is because if he plays a 4-4-2 and we play 4 in midfield, now we have a 4 versus 2 out here, right? We're going to have 4 versus 2. The issue is going to be we're going to have 2 versus 3 defensively. So we have 3 defenders, they have 2. But we're going to have 4 versus 2 in the middle of the park. That's what I expect to happen. But let's see what they can do 4-4-2. Now, for our lineup, let's see if we have any more comments from the team. We have a lot of comments coming in. Big Morgan said they beat Spurs, Carl. They did beat Spurs. Big up my guy, says ONTV. Big Morgan says, he's giving you the love out. He says, I'm glad you're back. Missed your passion.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to be back.
Okay. Hamza and Adam, what do you think about this tomorrow?
I understand. Generally speaking, I understand where Abdullah's coming from. To see that Arsenal's dropped points, that you somewhat, he's like, what Ade pretty much said is that you're somewhat gaining an advantage. I know we should not be looking into an Arsenal game, but you gain an advantage psychologically, yeah. Where if you win today, you're 3 points behind, and then you know that when I go into the Arsenal game, yeah, I'm mentally prepared and mentally strong for that. I know that. Look, if I beat Arsenal today against Arsenal, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead of them, and I'll be above them.
That's what Joel said.
This game tomorrow is very important to just get the win, even if it's say a 1-0 win. As long as we cut the deficit down to 3 points, where per se we put the Arsenal under pressure.
You have
You have a lot of background noise, Adam. A lot of background noise. There's a lot of background noise.
I think he figured it out. He's trying to sort it out right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, no worries. Finish up. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just pretty much saying that tomorrow is just pretty much like where Arsenal lost this game today, and if they win this, yeah, it's a psychological advantage. You could say it is, but to City, where they go into that game knowing that against Arsenal, that if we win this, we go above them, and Arsenal go into that game against City, we've been dropping too many points, and there could be a case where if we do say per se lose it against City, yeah, we end up losing the league in a sense, because you can't afford to drop points like the way that Arsenal have, like 3 games in a row that they've dropped points in.
Oh, there's a lot of games to play.
Yeah.
I still stick up to that. Hamza, you know me, I want goals. All right, give me a 9-2. I'm happy with a 9 goals to 2. How do you feel about that clean sheet? You want a clean sheet or just want the win?
I'd love a clean sheet. I'd love a clean sheet, but I don't think a clean sheet. In my opinion, I don't think that will happen, because in my opinion, I think Villa will score first. I think they're gonna sit back and somehow it will be a BS goal where it'll be from a corner. Leon Bailey will be there on the halfway line, and Ollie Watkins as well. Someone's just gonna clear it, hoof it up, and we know these two have pace. They are quick.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not saying our players are not quick, but they are quick, and I think they'll just get scrappy. 1 goal, it'll be 1-0, and then I think we're gonna end up scoring 3 or 4 goals. Honestly, maybe 5. Honestly, I think we're gonna rip these guys because of what's been going on. I think it's built. Look at Pep's press conference, right? That was probably one of his best press conferences he has had at our club, probably ever. That was a hell of a press conference, and he is, and I am sure he is motivated for tomorrow, and so are the players. So I think it's going to be a lot of goals, Carl. I believe so. If there's not many goals, then I don't mind the scrappy 1-0 win or 2-1.
Okay, let's talk about the lineup for tomorrow. I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to go back to front who we think is going to start. But before we go there, Adi, anything you want to say? Anything you want to say again about kind of leading up to the game? We're not going to talk about the press conference here because we did that show yesterday. We won't talk about FFP because we did that show last week.
Yeah, let's not talk.
If you want to learn about FFP, where we stand, what's going on, there are shows we've talked about that. Go look at True City Fan, look at Pitch Points. We exhausted that discussion in a lot. We're going to focus on the game itself for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go do the lineup. Let me bring up the screen, and we're going to do the lineup. Share the comments and then talk about the comments as we do the
Charlie.
lineup, okay?
Arsenal haven't won in 3 games. The pressure is definitely on them, Charlie. You're right. I'm just reading the comments.
Let me share the screen, and then I can put the formation. Oh, Patrick, you want to do that?
I'm right here.
Okay. All right. Let me share the screen.
And you have Martinez in the background. Okay. Do you want to share it, or do you want me to share it?
Let me share the screen, and then you can talk through. We can talk through it and talk about what we think we're going to do or not do. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, good. So goalkeeper. Is there any question about the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Who said yeah? What's going on?
Carson.
What do you want, Ortega? I mean, I'll take it.
No, I was joking. Welcome, Martin. Welcome.
Evening.
Welcome, Martin. Carson and goal.
Sure. Let's go with Carson. Stop playing, man. Come on, put Edison in there.
Well, if I see Carson in goal, oh my god.
If I see Carson in goal, I'm turning off the game.
All right, so let's look at the back 4 or the back 3. Let's recognize that we don't play a back 4. We actually have 3. Who plays that inverted right back for us? Who does that?
Options
I
are
think
limited
it might
right
be
now.
Rico Lewis.
I think we should be serious, and I think just go with the old guard Walker.
I think Walker goes in there.
Diaz,
Me too.
Laporte.
Yeah, I'm with him,
I think
man.
Walker right
these
back.
I want to invent and jump in. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
stop all
I
this
say
Rico
my
Lewis
understanding is that
experiment.
yeah, we should.
Yeah, nah,
It's
Yeah, but he's
Walker
doing
in
well.
there.
come on,
He's
I
doing
think
I know
well.
he's
I
doing
know,
well, but
So I think,
I mean, we can get into the conversation right now. I know he's doing well. Rico Lewis is doing well, but the thing is, he's doing well going forward. He's not the greatest of defenders, and I think this game we don't want to leave anything to chance. Go back to your bread and butter. Go back to the what they call them, bangers and mashed
The
potatoes.
original.
What do they call them? Go back to your regular staple. Don't make any adjustments right now. Put Walker in there. You got him solidly for the defense. I think the offense. I think what I want to see more in this game, and I'll be honest with you, what I want to see more is I want Pep to go outside his comfort zone.
Thank
I
you.
want to see that ball go over the top to this 6'4" machine that can run over center backs. I need the ball to go just once in a while. I'm not saying every time because the guy's frustrated. He's just standing there like making all these runs and the ball never. I know we're going to talk about tactics and moving this and move. Just lob the ball over to this guy and have them run at their defenders and let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens.
You're
Let's see.
right. You're right.
Yeah, I want to see that. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm going out of. I'm tired of this whole let's ticky tack the ball. Let's go to the corner. Every once in a while, lob the ball over the top. Let him go at their center backs and let's see who's going to win that battle. You're either going to foul him or he's going to have a chance on goal. Every once in a while. And I know Pep's greater than me. He's one of the best managers in the world. But I think go out your comfort zone just once. Let's see what happens.
That's
it. That's it.
I'm
good.
with you. Amen.
I'm with
Amen.
him.
I'm with you.
Adam, I mean, the reason why I think Walker has to play is because I know Rico is good. I get it. He's great. But the reality, when Rico tucks in, you have some big boys who are good on the ball in that center of the park. And if you lose the ball there, Rico, do you have the power and the pace and the strength to get it back? I agree with you. I think we can
let me answer Charlie. Charlie, there's no other person, Martin, who loves the academy more than me. I just feel like sometimes it's good to go bases. I know people are so attached. I know this attachment. Trust me, I've had it too as a cow. That you don't want to see this player. What I mean by serious is I just need to just put Walker, put Diaz, and Ake. Just go basic and just say the back is looked after. Now you guys like De Bruyne and Gundo go attack. Just attack. Go attack because you to the back. Laporte, we're missing him in that defense. Do you want to put Laporte in the other side because Diaz plays there?
I'm gonna switch in.
Yeah. Like I get it. Like there's this attachment by people, and attachment. This Lewis. I get it. I love Lewis, but I just feel like just go to the basic, to the old heads, and give them to take us out of this situation. Sometimes when I used to play football, there used to be the basic team. Sometimes when going well, they were going to dig those people who they said you're not going to play again because you're too old. They used to bring them in. The guys who they say you cannot play anymore, you're not playing good, just to bring it back to basics. Get it? And there's an attachment with the fan base with Lewis. I know Lewis right now is treasure. Is seasons ago. If you touch Foden, you're in trouble. If you touch Lewis, you're in trouble. I don't know. I don't know. And I just see put Ake, Laporte. Laporte is good at taking the ball from the back, the lines, and put Diaz for the leadership, Walker for the pace. I think you're sorted. It's me. Let me hear the panel.
Martin,
I can't. Sorry, just real quick. I'm with Charlie on this one. Akanji has been like he doesn't move. Akanji doesn't move, guys. Look, I want to see Laporte and I want to see Diaz, but whatever partnership we have is going to be Akanji. He's been the most solid defender we've had. He's not going away in this game.
That's literally
he's going to be paired with someone. He's going to be paired with Diaz or he's going to be paired with Laporte. But he's not moving. Charlie,
But he's also
Ade,
suspect. Akanji has been suspect though.
No, Akanji's been suspect, but I think if we play Diaz and Laporte, I know it's worked in the past. It's worked many times. But I think against Villa, with the two strikers that they have, they are very quick. Leon Bailey, Ollie Watkins is quick, but he's not very quick. But Leon Bailey is quick. Yeah. And I think Diaz and Laporte, they will do well, but I think they might get burnt for pace. So that's why I think playing Akanji, having that balance, because Akanji has got pace. He's not slow. He's got pace. So I think having Akanji and someone like Diaz, for leadership, I think that would help.
I can say something. I don't know if it works, but apparently I saw that Laporte's face is on the what do you call that again?
Yeah, the
match magazine. Yeah.
The magazine,
Last time his face was in it, Stone started. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe Diaz isn't ready then. Maybe Diaz isn't ready. Maybe it's Laporte and Akanji. I guarantee you we're going to see Akanji tomorrow in the back. Don't be surprised.
Akanji's definitely started, without a doubt.
Yeah. So we think it's going to be this, right?
Either Akanji and Laporte or Akanji and Diaz. Whatever one, but I know Akanji's going to be there. There's no way.
Or left foot, right foot, right. Left foot, right foot, right. Left, right. So they have the balance, right, between the two.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Okay.
Okay. Martin, any thoughts on this? Any you disagree?
Walker, I have no issues with playing, except he can't invert. That's the problem with Walker. He can't invert. This is the problem with Walker. I get Rico's a young lad, but like we talked about last night, Carl, Walker's 31, 32. He's not going to do that invertedness that we're all hoping for.
Yeah.
That's my issue with Walker. No, I love Walker to bits. I think I honestly, I think it'll be Akanji and Diaz. I don't think Laporte plays.
Can I say something on this event? Like, have you noticed time Rico is told to go wide, like Spurs second half? You notice that plays better when Rico goes wide. I don't know. Am I not noticing that?
Let's keep this in mind, right? We know that Villa are going to play 4-4-2. If they play 4-4-2, what's going to happen is they're going to have 3 in the middle versus their 2. You don't need to have 4 versus 2 in the middle. If they play 2 in the middle, you have 1 extra to overload, right? Because they're playing 4-4-2. They're playing 2 wingers, 2 narrow, 2 strikers, and then the back 4. That's what they're going to play. So if you have 3v2, you have the extra person to overload. You need to have an inverted Walker to cover for that. What you need is to have at least Walker wide, right, to bomb up and down to cover, right? Cover, what's that Jamaican boy's name?
Leon
Bailey, or cover Watkins. That's what you need for that pace, right? I think we all agree. I think Walker, Akanji, Laporte, and Ake may be it, right? Do we agree?
I agree, but I think Martin's also got a point with the Laporte and Diaz there. It could end up being Diaz. Wait a
minute.
You're never sure.
I'm just
but
asking.
I agree.
I'm asking out of experience. When you're on that magazine, I thought you're starting, because every time I've seen somebody on that Matchday magazine, they start, right? Because I saw it's right there on Twitter. Somebody posted it. It's Laporte's face on the Matchday magazine.
You know what?
I mean, to be totally honest, I maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too giddy and excited already. But I honestly don't think it matters what 11 go out tomorrow. I think we're going to batter them over the place.
That's right, Martin. I think. You're right, Martin. You're right, Martin.
I just think we're going to batter them. We're going to intimidate them. The atmosphere is going to be something you've not seen for a very, very long time. I mean, I'm already buzzing. I mean, I'm going to be there from 2:30 tomorrow.
Yeah,
2 hours before kickoff, ready.
Martin, can you talk about what we talked about what's going on with the atmosphere and the 1894 group and what's going on with the stadium tomorrow?
Yeah, the 1894 have agreed tomorrow. They've arranged banners and a procession outside. We're going to line the streets. We're going to welcome the bus in. We are going to show tomorrow that we are 110% behind this team and our club. The Premier League don't realise, and everyone else, what they've lit under us. They have lit something that they've not seen for a very long time. All they've done is brought everyone together. That is all they've done. Tomorrow's Pep's team talk is very easy. Tomorrow will be the easiest team talk Pep's probably ever given. It'll be.
100%.
Look at all thousands of them fans outside there.
Mm.
Look what they all think here. We go out there and we do our job. And, I'm just, I am honestly like a kid at Christmas Eve. I don't know why. I'm just like a kid at Christmas Eve. I can't wait to get down there and absolutely intimidate the hell out of Villa. Villa ain't going to know what's hit them tomorrow.
Mm.
This is
why we are all Blues. One thing that we know when the news broke last week, I was really hurt about it because I understand what this team had done and how much they've strived hard to be where they are, and we're all coming together as one club, one team, one fan base. All the issues around Pep's not doing this, Greedy's not doing that. I disagree with Pep. We're all together on the same shooting, all of us. And I look at City Twitter, and we're all on the same page. Everybody's on the same page. Even those of us that disagree with each other and quarrel and fight, we're all on the same page.
Yep.
And that tells me that something good is going to happen, not just tomorrow, but the rest of the season as well.
Yeah, you just look, everyone on Twitter, even the big accounts, everyone is like, they can't wait for tomorrow.
Is this guy going to play tomorrow? This guy playing tomorrow or no?
Absolutely not.
As Martin says, it doesn't matter who steps on that pitch because you know what's gonna. No, I'm serious. Even if it's Gomez or whoever, I'm pretty sure the fans are not going to allow this team to slack down. And I think if the players see what the fans are doing, they'll be pumped. The players are pumped. You saw Haaland's picture saying togetherness, and all I've been seeing is smiles, hugs. I think I'm happy that this match came as a home game. I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel agrees. As a home game, and what Martin is saying that they're going to do, big up to all the fans who are going to this match. And trust me, that UCL atmosphere, Aston Villa hasn't seen it recently. They saw it 100 years ago when they won the UCL, but they haven't seen it recently. Those players will be shaken. I hope I am not encouraging those blue players, but hopefully they're there because those are intimidating.
Who's that you got on the screen? Who's that? Calvin Phillips? Sorry, I'm getting old in my eyes.
Calvin Phillips.
There is absolutely no chance Calvin Phillips plays tomorrow, which basically now tells you that Calvin Phillips plays. So, it'll be Rodri. It's got to be Rodri. Tomorrow we go back to old style. Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan.
Yeah.
Not KDB and Bernardo?
I think.
No, I'd say Bernardo for Wednesday night for legs in the midfield because they're going to need it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's true.
They're going to need Bernardo because Wednesday night's a midfield battle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. That's a very good point, actually. Very good point.
Gundogan?
Okay. I think Gondo plays. Plus, Gondo is the Aston Villa killer, isn't he? Didn't he score like 2 goals against them?
Yeah,
off the bench though. Off the bench. But anyways, our captain, he has to carry us tomorrow.
Yeah. And then the front three. Is Foden fit?
Oh, we never know about this front three.
Probably going to come off the bench.
Foden is training, but I don't know. He's training,
but he will be tomorrow. He's got a sore.
The front three is pretty much not going to change. It's going to be Haaland, Morris, and Grealish.
I would love Foden to play tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Me too, man.
But I think his first game back, I don't think he starts though.
He might come off the bench. He might come.
Yeah,
I think he could come off the bench though.
But I don't think he starts.
Can I make a bold statement? Can we sub Gundogan and put Maximo Peron?
No, not this game.
Oh, imagine.
That's your captain.
Maybe in the FA Cup against Bristol.
No, I think it'll be Grealish, Maris, Haaland.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
I think Foden will come on as well. I think
Foden will come on. Yep, maybe in the second half.
Yeah, second half definitely. Probably like after the 70th minute or something, you probably bring him on.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I think.
No, Foden will have toothache an hour before the game.
What's going on here? Right wing.
Yeah,
right wing is supposed to be Mahrez.
Yeah, you probably labeled it wrong or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Double Mahrez. That would be interesting.
There you go.
I would love to have Foden on the right though. I would love to have that.
Foden's not going to start, buddy.
I'd love to see a double Haaland, 4-4-2 with 2 Haalands up front.
Well, all this doesn't matter if we're not giving Haaland the ball.
So here's the lineup, guys. Out there, we've all agreed. We think it's Edison, Laporte, Akanji, Walker, Ake. Ake's been solid, by the way, as a left-sided defender. I mean, how good has he been on the left side, man?
Yeah, solid.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
He should have played there against Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
De
have.
Bruyne, Mahrez, Haaland. Anybody out there disagree? Patrick, is any comments out there that people disagree that somebody else should start instead of any of these players that we selected? Any comments out there? No.
There's a comment out there. Ake should be preserved for Arsenal.
We don't need to. Pep doesn't preserve anything. Come on,
he doesn't preserve anyone.
Pep doesn't believe in preserving
There's a comment
anything.
here. There's a comment by Mike says Gomez, Walker. Dudley says Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Ake. We've been close. There's a comment here. He's not going to do that though. Akanji has played every Premier League game. He won't play Laporte tomorrow. I'd rather play Laporte than
I'm with you, Charlie.
I would rather play Laporte than Ake. I don't know Akanji. Akanji sometimes is suspect.
I'm done. I'm done with experiments.
Yes,
think of it
too.
this way. But let's think of it this way. On Wednesday night, we could be top of the league.
Amen, brother. I just said that. I said that to Carl.
So
I said
for
that
anyone
to Carl,
out there. So for anyone out there wants to tell me City are crap and City are rubbish and City are in listen. We might be top of the league come Wednesday night. And I'm saying might.
I'm with you.
I'm not saying we will. But
I know.
I'm telling you what. I'm telling you what. I'm just sorry. I sound like a kid at Christmas. I really do. I'm just.
No. You sound great, brother. You sound great,
Martin. You sound. Don't worry about it, mate. We're on the same boat.
As Patrick will tell you, I've already got my tent outside the Etihad right now. I'm already out there, right?
Martin, you made me a promise. I have to see it tomorrow. That promise has to come true tomorrow. I've been waiting.
Oh no, it'll happen, but I can't promise you on the City Wi-Fi, Pat.
Okay,
Question for you guys.
Yeah, go
Question
ahead.
for you guys. Who's a game changer tomorrow for us?
The crowd.
Tough one, man.
You know what? Yeah, the crowd.
Thank you. The atmosphere. I think it's gonna be the atmosphere.
The crowd.
Do you know what? Let me tell you something. Pep can sit down tomorrow and not even stand up. But as long as the crowd and the atmosphere is pumped like a UCL and that's that promising, and when they cheer, they boo when Aston Villa do something, I think things will just be different. The players will know. Because let me say this. As much as people say that booing that happened was for the ref or anything, I think the players still felt pressure, and then look at how they stepped out. Sometimes fans can pick up a team and then they can be the next extra. That's why Pep always points at the crowd and say, please pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Do you know what? There was a point where there was a season where we didn't lose much away, remember? And the away fans, oh my God. You could hear them all the way on TV above even Liverpool fans at Anfield.
I remember that.
So, yeah.
That's
I mean, if you go back to the CAS case and everything else. All that did is light a fire under us.
Yeah.
It doesn't slow you down. What it does is it makes everyone angry. You've seen De Bruyne this week. You've seen Haaland this week come out with comments. It's like Pep's press comments yesterday. All this has done has united everyone and made everyone probably more laser focused. And if anyone has got an attitude problem, do you know what? I bet they've turned around and thought, right, this isn't the time for this now. We'll sort that out at the end of the season. This is now we go laser focused and we do what we do better than anyone in this league. Anyone who's done for 10 years in this league.
Martin, let me ask you something, right? Let's say, for instance, you're a player, anyone on the panel, even Martin. If they see the flags outside, are you telling me they see the flags outside the bus as if it's a UCL now? Do you think those players will step on that pitch and play nonsense? No, you can't. You will be eaten alive. You can't.
The fans aren't going to allow that tomorrow. They won't allow that. I know there's flags going out in the stand. So when the teams come out, we'll all have a bid. There'll be a big banner being unveiled. Everything. Oh, sorry. I'm pumped.
Well, Martin, the last time that Villa were at home was the last game of the season last season, and the crowd made the difference. Even when we're 2-0 down, the crowd still got on City. They still encouraged the boys. And every goal that went in, the crowd got louder and louder and louder and louder. It was the crowd. And ironically, tomorrow's game, after the events of last week, where this club needs to showcase who they are, as Pep would say, I want to see my team. Right? Tomorrow's a game where they will show who they are, especially given the fact that they could be 3 points behind by this time tomorrow. with playing the guy who was 3 points ahead of you on Wednesday. If that's not motivation for you,
that happens.
If that's
it's like all this. Do you remember 2 weeks ago? The FA Cup wasn't a cycle. You know, whoever won that game wasn't a psychological blow. Arsenal haven't won a game since we beat them.
Exactly.
So, sorry, psychologically, it does have effects.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like Martin, I was saying this to Arsenal fans, right? That to everyone here. Like I was saying, sorry, Martin. I was just gonna say that I said this on Twitter Spaces. I said to the Arsenal fans, okay, it's an FA Cup. It might not be important for you guys, but it's actually a very important game psychologically because you're playing against us. You're top of the league. We're chasing you down. We're hunting you down. And if you lose this game, it will affect your team. It will either affect it dramatically, like a lot, or it will just affect it for a couple of games. It will affect your team a couple of games, and then after that, you'll bounce back.
Absolutely.
But and look what's happened. Pep has caused this. Look at Arsenal now. They've dropped. Who knew they would drop points like this? Like, honestly, like I thought, you know what? They drew to Everton. I think they're going to come back. They're going to probably win. They'll go on the next winning streak. But look, they're dropping points.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just imagine it, you're Arsenal. We win tomorrow. Arsenal 3-4 weeks ago were 8-9 points ahead of us.
Yeah, they were 8 points. Yeah, I remember.
And by Wednesday night, as long as we do our job, we may be ahead of them. And even that game in hand matters nothing because they've still got to come back to our place.
Yeah.
So this game in hand matters nothing either.
We still got to play them twice.
You know, the funny thing, Hamza, is that, I mean, there's this thing. I shared this clip or shared this the photo with you, I think with Patrick and Martin, about a week. If you look at Arsenal's schedule in April, have you seen it?
April is dead. April is dead.
I remember I posted it onto the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, so they have 3 games against Chelsea, Newcastle, and City back to back to back.
Crazy.
And they have Liverpool 2 days. So they have Liverpool, some team, City, Newcastle, Chelsea. That's the run.
Oh wow. City.
And
I've got no hope in Chelsea.
And they have them all the way.
This is what we said.
And they're
this
all
is
the
what
way.
we said at the end of the day. You can be 8-9 points clear in December, January. That's absolutely fine. But at the end of the day, is they're in a position they've never been before. And we've hit February, and the pressure's already on them.
Yeah,
now I'm not saying it might all change Wednesday night, but at the end of the day, it's showing the pressure is getting to them a little bit. Whether they like that or not, the pressure is getting to them.
Yeah,
and Mike says Arsenal will have 3-day rest as compared to our 2-day rest. I bet Pep will not go out strong tomorrow. Calvin and Gomez will begin. Mike, I'm assuming Mike is a City fan, right?
No, probably. I don't know if he is.
Okay, because if there's nothing in Pep's ideology that he saves anything for anything. So I completely disagree with that. He's not saving anything for Arsenal. He's worried about, with the way, the passion he spoke in the interview the other day, you think he's thinking about the Arsenal? He's thinking about how he wants his team to perform in the very next game, which is tomorrow. So he's going out with this mentality of destroying Villa, with this narrative that it's just money we used to win. It's just money. Yeah, that like money plays the number 7 and number 11. Like we didn't deserve to win any of these trophies. He's coming out guns blazing, excuse my expression, to win that game. There's no saving anything for anybody. That we'll worry about Arsenal after tomorrow. Yep. We're not worried about Arsenal tomorrow. Yep. You're talking about Arsenal. We're not worried about us. You're talking about going ahead of the league. That comes after you beat Villa.
Yeah.
That's the mentality you have to have. You have to come out the mentality that I'm going out there to destroy these guys, and I don't mean to destroy you, but you are the person in my way after they built this narrative up that we just win because of money. Like Man United haven't spent more than City. Like Chelsea haven't paid $1 billion for players. He's coming out to win the game. They're not saving anything for anybody. All right, I'm done. I'm too hyped. I'm too hyped.
These are the facts. These are the facts. You play the game that's in to be big. The game in front of you is what you play. In the game right now, the club that's in the way of 3 points, is Aston Villa. Now, they can sing, Champions of Europe, all that stuff, but come tomorrow, There's only one mission, guys. Only one mission. And that mission is 3 points. Not FFP, not money. It's 3 points.
Yep.
If it's 1-0, if it's 10-9, if it's 8-2, don't care. 3 points. And then we go again on Wednesday. And when we get to Wednesday, then we can see what's going on. You know, that's kind of the at least the mentality I think that many of us have, and that all of us actually should have.
Yeah, spot on.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Don't want to take too long. We've been on for about 45, 50 minutes right now. I don't like doing score predictions, but I'll let you guys talk about what you think the score is going to be. Ade, what you think is going to be tomorrow?
Oh man, I think if we get that early goal quick, it's going to be a bad day for Villa. If we get that early goal in the first 10 minutes, I think we score 4 goals. I'm serious. I think we get that early goal, we score 4 goals. Villa might get one maybe when we're celebrating in the 91st minute. They might get a goal then. So maybe 4-1 is what I see. Early goal is important. We get that early goal, it's going to be good night.
Perhaps anybody else want to do score prediction?
I'm gonna go say that that we'll get a clean sheet, and I'm gonna go 3-0 City.
Wow.
5-0. No, and I'm not actually joking there. I genuinely think we will absolutely tear a new one out of these tomorrow. Like I said to you last night, Kyle, on our show, this is on TV. This is a statement out to the world.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a statement day. Tomorrow is, here we go. We're not just coming for Arsenal. We're coming for the other 19 teams in this Premier League.
I think it has.
And I think Haaland has a field day. I think you'll see the best KDB tomorrow. I think we'll just burn them down.
I think Villa will play. I think to sub to City Extra, I think Villa will play. But I think that quality for quality and energy for energy, we're at home. We're home.
Yeah, and I don't look at it as I get your point. We're not underestimating Villa. We are overestimating City. We're looking at City. City is who we're looking at. That they will come out and play their best football. I suspect Villa is going to do what they always do. They're going to sit back and absorb pressure and take those good chances and go ahead and try to hit us on the cap. I expect them to do that, but I think we would play more solidly and be more aware, especially with everything going on. I think we will elevate our game. So I'm not really looking at Villa to drop their level. I'm looking at City to raise their level. That's how I see it.
I think the key here is that, and I'm going to go back and study the Villa versus Leicester game, where Leicester beat them 4-2 at home, is to understand what Leicester did that we can do. Because Leicester battered them 4-2. I mean, we just, So if Leicester can put 4 past them, why can't we put 4 past them at home?
Leicester also put 4 past Spurs today.
True.
The thing is, this isn't even about Villa for me. This isn't about Villa.
How about
I agree with Martin.
Spurs are terrible.
Spurs are pants. I can't believe we lost to them. I can't believe
to me, I'll be honest with you. I don't care if we were playing United or Liverpool tomorrow. I'd have the same thing. I genuinely believe. I think Villa are just.
I really love Martin. I'm sorry. Martin is speaking my language.
Right now, I'm sorry. They're the wrong team at the wrong time.
Yes.
100%.
This is nothing against
Martin's
Villa. This is not Villa are a
100%
bad team. Tomorrow, you got. This is not 3 points. This is not about the Premier League. This is our heritage under attack.
Yes.
Our heritage is under attack.
Yes.
And we are going to come out and we're going to prove the world and show the world who Manchester City is on and off the pitch.
I think that's what Pep should be telling. What he just said is what Pep should be telling the team right now. It's not about Villa. It doesn't matter if it was Liverpool. It doesn't matter if it was Arsenal. They are disrespecting what Sergio Aguero did to win the game. They're disrespecting what Gondo did to win the game, to win the league. They're disrespecting Edin Dzeko, all these guys. They're disrespecting every single body. They're disrespecting the history of Man City. They're disrespecting all these fans that have been in Manchester, that have been watching United dominate for years. We come in, we start dominating. Oh, you're not worthy. You've been cheating. They're disrespecting the entire club. It's not about Villa. It's not about underestimating Villa. It's nothing to do with any of that. We have to defend the pride and the heritage of City. Come on. That's what
We're
Pep
gonna
should be
send a
telling these
message.
guys, man.
We're gonna send a message tomorrow. I think I'm on the same boat as you guys. I think it's gonna be a 5. I think it's gonna be a 5-2. I think we're gonna concede 2 sloppy goals. I think because I trust our defense, but it does leak in some areas, and it's all just scrappy goals. So I'm going 5-2. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet tomorrow, but I do see us dominating that game, keeping control, and I think Haaland. I think he might be getting a hat. I think it's going to be a hat-trick Haaland tomorrow. I think it's going to be a hat-trick Haaland day. I think he's going to get a hat-trick tomorrow.
I mean, so Pep team out there, City fans, City players, watch True City Fan, watch this video, right, and listen to Martin and Ade. If Pep doesn't get you G'd up, listen to these boys. They're giving you a pep talk as we speak for tomorrow's game. It ain't about the 3 points, man. It's about your pride and your heritage. It's about your hard work for years.
It's about the badge.
It's personal.
Tomorrow's the badge.
It's personal. It's personal.
It's very
When players
It's not
score
business.
goals tomorrow, I want to see kissing the badge. I want to see everything. I want everything out tomorrow. I want us to send a statement.
Yeah.
And I'm not even.
And
This
we
is not
will.
an arrogance thing. This is
No.
not an arrogance thing. This is
No.
just. Sorry, you are not. You are attacking Mike Summerby, Dennis Stewart, Bert Troutman. You are attacking everything about Manchester City, and we are gonna. And when your home is under attack, when your home is under attack, you defend it to the hilt.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're not getting there 2 hours before the game because we all want to grab a hot dog and sit down and sing some songs. We're not doing it for that. We're doing it to show these boys we're behind you. Yeah.
No light show either.
No, just to get, tomorrow is about these boys, these players sitting on that coach and watching what they're coming into, watching what it means.
I can't imagine being, and that's why I love the passion that Martin has in his voice. I can't imagine being from Manchester, living there, and having to hear what they. I'm just a fan across the pond in America, and I just happen to love City. I can't imagine fans like this that live in Manchester have watched United dominate with all their cash for years, and you come in and you start winning, and they say you're cheating. I can't imagine being fans like that, and that's why I love the passion in Martin's voice. Like, that's what we need. It's not about
this isn't even about Manchester. I don't care if you're from Timbuktu. Tomorrow, I'm not in there with 54,000 people. I'm in there with 100 million Manchester City fans.
Yes.
Because every single person, whether you're in Australia, America, Timbuktu or stuck in the Antarctic, we are all together tomorrow.
Amen, brother.
Your souls are there with us.
Amen.
And we're going to sing that extra bit louder to show we are one.
Amen. I hear you. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you. 100%.
Togetherness.
Sorry, I'm on my soapbox and I do apologize.
No, amen.
No,
Martin.
You keep the soapbox. Go ahead, buddy. you stay on that soapbox.
Before we go, you guys heard Martin, you've heard Hamza, you've heard Patrick, myself, and Ade and Adam. And, this is what we're talking about, guys. We're talking about coming together as Blues. All of us. We have our disagreements. Many of us don't agree on many things, right? Jude Bellingham, for example. I'm now a guy who understands why maybe we need Jude Bellingham. I've had many fights on Jude Bellingham with my friend Martin. Me and Ade have clashed on Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
Right, where I'd say, I don't like this guy. Even Patrick and I had discussion Jack Grealish. Here we are today, right? Rodri used to be the guy who was too slow 2 years ago, and here we are today, right? It's what we have in common, which is Blues, right? Loving the game, loving our club, loving our manager, fighting for the badge, and then having pride in battle. It's what it's all about.
And that's the man you just mentioned there. That's the man. That's why I put him on the poster. That's the guy who has to rip his own team apart tomorrow. Jack has to rip his own team apart.
I'll say one thing,
And
right?
he will.
So yesterday I was thinking to myself, in all these spaces, talking, all these rivals, and it just hit me. I don't care what a Man United fan thinks of my club. Don't care. It's
I
irrelevant.
don't think anyone does. It is irrelevant.
I don't care what a Chelsea fan thinks about my club. What I care about is what Martin thinks, what Adam thinks, what Ade thinks, what Patrick thinks, what Hamza thinks. That's what I care about.
Yep.
And how do I convince them that what we're doing is the right thing?
Yeah.
And how we're playing is because of a reason. That's what I care about. I don't care about my friends from Chelsea. They're irrelevant to me. It's just their points of view on what my club is doing is completely and utterly irrelevant. It's what I think about my team and my friends who support the team.
Yep.
In tomorrow's game, I just got this feeling, as Martin said, that they'll be up for it. They'll be up for
I
it.
feel it. I feel it. I feel they'll
Martin,
play.
go ahead,
They'll play their best game tomorrow. I really feel it. You know, I mean, we have lofty goals of them scoring multiple goals, but I think they are going to come out and play one of their best footballs that we've seen.
Absolutely.
I really think so.
Absolutely. Martin, where can we find you? Where can they find you up there? Where can they find you on Twitter and on YouTube?
At Horsey Setter on Twitter, Mancunian Way on YouTube, Instagram, and anyone who's listening is going to be there tomorrow. Come and say hello. But we will be live from the ground tomorrow to show everything that's going on. Touch wood, because if I don't, Patrick will kill me if I don't go.
Yeah, and guys, I already did this. I already did this earlier on. I do it in a lot of videos. If you look at the comment section, you will find Martin's channel, Pitch Point Cow's channel. You will find Vetter's channel. You will find a lot of channels that I've mentioned down there in the comment section, so you can be able to subscribe, guys. Help out all these Man City content creators, a family. Oh, this is family. We do this for the love of the game, guys. So subscribe to the channel, show them some support. I want to just big up to Ghana, Del Boy, Ghana TV. That's one of the Dublin boys. Arsenal fan, he says, big up, Paddy. Boy is in City's court now. Yeah, you're right, to be honest with you. The boy is in our court, and obviously we have to take the opportunity. Yeah, that's it. If anybody wants to say anything.
Yeah, Hamza, any last words? Where can we find you? Sheikh Hamza, where can we find you?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we can find me on Twitter, Citizen Escobar. I think I need to make a YouTube channel. I think that has to start. I do want to start a YouTube channel, to be honest. I think I will sometime this year. But yeah, Citizen Escobar, you know, we host spaces. Adam, Manchester Blue, next to me, he'll say his piece, but he hosts the spaces, and usually I'm the co-host. Or, you know, if he can't host, then I'll end up hosting it. And yeah.
Absolutely. Adam, where can they find you on Spaces?
You can find me on Twitter, but I'm also gonna start doing videos because I know Patrick has been pushing me at my neck, telling me, "Oh, come on, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it?" So, but I will start.
Okay. And Ade's with me here in the US. We're it's nice here. It's pretty warm. Ade is a fierce fighter for City. We're on.
Unfortunately, guys, you can only really find me. I'm rarely on social media. I'm always just on Facebook, like goofing around. You can always find me here though. You always find me here supporting City. That's my team. I support them like through the fire. That's my team.
Guys, Ade is a fierce fighter for City. I mean, you're not privy to what I see him do, right? Because we have a group that has all kinds of fans from all over the world, and trust me, he you think I'm bad? He is the ultimate.
You got to give it to them back, man. If they try to troll you, you have to troll them back. You have to beat them at their own game.
I can't do what he does. He does it so well, and he will laugh and joke and play, and he's absolutely wonderful. So make sure you find him here on TrueCityFan Pitch Points. We are here. We'll have it back. Hopefully on Monday, I guess Sunday, I guess Mancunian will do a debrief. Maybe Patrick will do a debrief. On Monday,
there's a question for Martin here from FIFA. Says Martin, so we need to be there for 3 tomorrow.
3 o'clock is the start of it, but I'm going to be there. I'll be there from 2:30 tomorrow. There's a lot of us. I'm hoping to catch up with Big Steve as well. There's a few of us going down, catching up. We'll be live. We'll just see what happens. But at the end of the day, anyone who's watching, stop listening to these $2, £2 solicitors that everyone's suddenly become. Everyone's become a legal expert.
Yeah.
Ignore them all because they've all got agendas.
Yeah.
Just, until we know anything, stand by your club.
Absolutely.
Stand by the club.
Absolutely. And with that said, guys, we will see you Sunday. And then on Monday, we have a Champions League preview of all the UCL games this week and the Europa League games. So look out for that. Join us again on Sunday. And everybody, up the Blues. Take care. God bless.
Go get them, guys.
Go get them.